today we're heading off to a cemetery. Not sure how old it is. I don't think it's very old. Also, I'm not 100% certain it's not on private property. It may be on private property. I won't know until I get there. But yeah, the cemetery I found on a map, and it's in the middle of the woods. Like I said, there is a slim possibility that it might be on private property. But anyway, I'm gonna get out there, and this might be like an 8 mile round trip type of hike here. So I'll get out there and see what I find. So I know on the maps I gotta go through a clearing and head pretty much just due north. And yeah, I'm using old school compass. So basically, I gotta walk this direction, and it looks about not more than half a mile that direction, because it gets into the thickets a little bit. And then I'm supposed to head pretty much just due west, and then it should be from there about a mile and a quarter, something like that. And then that's when I should hit the old road. So let me get hiking, and we'll check back in when I get the road. Yeah, so yeah, the hike from that way wasn't too bad. This is now the get into the woods part. My brain's telling me I should have wore long pants. Yeah, it is what it is. Alright. So from this point here, I get into the woods, and this way I walk this way for about 3 miles. I think I went when I measured it, because I have my notes on my phone. When I measured it, it was 1.3 miles till I get to the old road in the woods. And this here is old fence line. Actually, it's a barbed wire fence. I came from that direction right there. Huh. This may be some kind of homestead, actually. Yeah, as I'm going through here, yeah, this is another old fence line. So yeah, I'm looking through here. I'm seeing little odds and ends of fences and fence posts, and so yeah, this is probably there's an old homestead. Yeah, interesting. Okay, let's keep it going. Yeah, this here was some kind of foundation. Not sure. Yeah, this is when I wish I had long pants on, because this stuff is knee high. Yeah, this used to be an old foundation of something. But here is exactly what. Looks like it has a concrete floor, walls, and that might have been either an opening or that could be just broken. Don't know. Anyway, let's keep it going. We still have a mile plus to go in that direction. So I'm still heading west. It's been about a mile-ish now. Came from that direction there, and haven't run across anything that's like a road yet. What I'm looking for a ditch and a high road area, and then another ditch. That's the old school roads. On the Google Maps and other maps I look at, there's still a scar going through the woods, so that usually indicates that the trees are following a road, and But yeah, I should be coming pretty soon. Hopefully, if I'm really lucky, there's a bike trail or a hiking trail out. So just keep heading this way and see what we got. Okay, I think I found it. You can see on the camera a little bit. Right there in front of me, I see the road. You see the ditch right there? Let me get up to it. Yeah, you see one ditch right here. Oh, I think we have a bike trail on top of it too. It makes my hiking easier. So we have a ditch here. Yeah, there's a ditch. Right there, that's a ditch. I'm on the road now. Yes, and there's a trail. That's awesome, bike trail. And there's your other ditch. Back when this road was being driven on, these trees, of course, wasn't here. It was just an open road with a ditch on either side. Often what they did, they would dig the ditch out and pile the dirt on this side. Then either compact it or put shell rock or whatever other crushed rock, crushed concrete, or just leave it just bare. And that's the road. So actually, I'm lucky because I got a bike trail. I need to travel about a mile north now, and I'm hoping this bike trail is the entire mile. That's going to make my trip a lot easier before I have to turn west again. So let me keep going and see what we find on the way up. Yeah, the reason I was looking for an old road as a waypoint or a landmark look at Google Maps on any very wooded area, and you see a lot of times you can see if there's once an old dirt road, sometimes even a paved road. Clay Road is a good example. Clay Road up in Bear Creek Park usually have two 90-degree turns. And in order to ease the flow of traffic and make it a little smoother, Harris County decided to erase two of the curves and make it somewhat of a straight road. So after doing so, the original curve, the original part of Clay Road that was in the woods with 90-degree turn, they just left in the woods. And it was a paved road. It was pavement and stripes, and it was actually a 2-lane road. And over the years, the trees had grown up. Now you can't even see it. Most people don't even know the road's even there in the woods. But if you look on Google Maps, you can look down. You can see the scar of the road, because on the left and right hand side of the road, you would have an older growth, forest land, and the road itself, as trees grew over it and trees grew out of it, would be a younger growth, and that leaves you a sort of a telltale scar that there's a road there. This here is, it's a road that the center is, even without this bike path, the center would be very easy to walk, just because it's, straight and pretty much thinned out here, because this is where the road was. Yet on either side, you have this thick brush, and so on Google Maps, if you look down on the maps, you see that the difference between the old side growth and the newer road growth, basically, what I'm trying to say. So you see it, you can notice that road. So that's why I use this as my landmark, because I knew if I keep heading west, I would eventually hit this. And if it indeed had the ditches on each side and the raised roadbed, it would be rather easy to spot, even without this trail here. It would have been really easy to spot. Okay, that's enough yakety. Let's keep on going, because we got a cemetery to try to find out here. Now this is curious. What is this? Now my brain is telling me that's man-made. Someone has laid those logs there. A lot of times when we're a little bit wetter, this ditch here would be full of water. If not full of water, it'd be on the muddy side for sure. So something tells me someone has laid these there to go that direction for some reason. But also when I see that, it's the same. Is that natural? Does something fall there and just when the water flowed through here? Because we do have floods out here, heavy rain. This will be underwater a little bit. So I'm just curious. Is this sort of a natural stuff just fell here and that's where it laid, or is just someone put this here to walk across that? I'm gonna come back to that another day. I want to take note take a photo of it, and then the photo will capture the GPS location, and I'll come back next time and take a little explore, see what's going that direction. All right, let me keep heading north on this trail, and so far we're good. Again, I don't know if this trail is going to go all the way along this roadbed, or if it's going to zig right or left, or just stop. I don't know where this trail actually goes. But I know the roadbed goes in the direction I need to go, and then it should get to I don't know if it's a structure, a foundation, a wellhead, or a pump house. But there's an old something. That's my next waypoint, and that tells me to then head west. Like there's another little pile there. So yeah, that could be natural, I guess. Because yeah, I mean there's another one. There's another bunch of little sticks, running across the ditch. Nothing right there. Yeah, that could be natural, I guess. I mean, I don't. Maybe the water during fewer floods, the water has flowed through here, and maybe that's just how the sticks came to rest and lined up there. But still, yeah, I want to go back later in the coming months and go back and explore that one little area right there, because that's it is strange for those logs to be lined up right there just like that. So, all right, let's keep going. Now the little bike trail is starting to veer off course a little bit. There's the one ditch there. There's your road bed, and up there is your other ditch. So that's the road bed right there, and the trail is now on this side. So I got a feeling this might be veering off up here. But either way, if it veers off, I'm just gonna hop back on the road bed and keep heading north until I get to, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some kind of wellhead, pump house, foundation, pipe sticking out of the ground. Don't know yet. I know it's near a gully or an old creek bed. On the maps, it's just not labeled anything. It's just a square box. But being near a creek bed, an old creek bed, it's probably some kind of well house or a pump house or something. I'm thinking. All right, let's get there. Yeah, I'm about to find out where this trail goes. But yeah, if it's us going left or right or whatever, I want to hop back on the old road bed and follow that. But the road bed is getting a little thick. That's probably one of the reasons whoever made this bike trail decided to come over here, because that's getting a little thick. And also the road itself is starting to show wear. Like I said, over time, that road bed will slowly just go away, and that'll be it. We won't ever get to see it again. All right, let's get going. Right now, I'm just walking along the ditch of the old road bed. There's the road bed there. And just trying to walk along it, because that's where I need to be, because the bike path made a zag, and I needed to go straight. But yeah, it's thick out here, I ain't gonna lie. It's pretty too, real pretty. But yeah, this is the left, the right-hand side of the ditch. This ditch, that's your road, and another ditch on that side. So I'm just walking along, just trying to follow this ditch and road. It's a pretty place out here. So let's keep going. Nothing to it but to do it. Okay, so now I gotta look around. This is the roadbed's right here. The roadbed has now swung going east. So somewhere in this vicinity is what I'm looking for as my next waypoint to head west again, or west-ish. So okay, let me look for this thing. Whatever I'm looking for. That's the thing, I'm not sure what I'm looking for. I just know I'm looking for something. So let me, crows in the background, crowing. Let me turn the camera off and look, and then we'll see where I'm going from there. So this is the old gully, or the old creek bed. I call it the creek bed because there was a creek here. And I know Harris County had, for their flood control stuff, had realigned the creek. And they left the old creek bed where it was and just realigned the new creek bed. So this is the old creek bed right here. I think I need to go this direction right here because I think the pump house or something was near the end of this. So let's head that direction and find out. Now that's an old, either a footing or yeah, maybe a concrete footing for something that used to be here. It was a building structure, so I know I'm getting close. See some, I can't tell if that's just wood or timbers. Yeah, I know I'm getting close to something. So let me keep snooping around. That's another big old fence post. It's like a railroad tie fence post. The plank behind it. So yeah, let me keep snooping because I think I'm getting close to something. If I don't find what I'm looking for, then I'll use this right here as my next waypoint. All right, we got some old rusty pipe. A big old pipe. So like that tree is actually going up and around that pipe. But yeah, this is I think it might be a wellhead or something, because I think when they moved the creek over, got the old creek, I think they were using this little gully as irrigation for something. But let me peek around. Let me get back to the creek, which is just over there somewhere. So let me hit that. All right, the creek ends right there, and there is a pump. I guess that is a pump. Pipe going into the ground, going somewhere. Yeah, I want to say that could be a pump. Maybe on top right there used to be maybe a motor, or maybe even a windmill. Who knows? Then the shaft went down, and either it was an auger or some other pump. But yeah, that's some kind of pump. And it terminates probably down there in that soup of disease. So yeah, I'm gonna use it just as my waypoint, and I gotta put my little notes out and see which way I'm traveling next. But the cemetery should be probably within about a half mile from here, I think. So this direction, man, less than a quarter mile. It is some of the thickest stuff I've ever seen. Wow, big old cable sticking out of the ground. And I see over there, oh, what is it? Yeah, some fence posts or something. So yeah, let's just head in there and see what we can find. No, this is not part of the cemetery, I don't think, because we're still too far away. Still about oh man, I want to say we're probably within about 400 or 500 feet of the cemetery. But you know, just in that direction. But yeah, this is not it. This is something. There may have been a house here at one time, or yeah, who knows. Cool though. Yeah, man, this place is thick. This is when I wish I had brought a machete. Holding the ground. Ooh, is that a bone? Yeah, there's bones sticking out of the ground. Probably cattle. There used to be a lot of cattle out here at one time. Yeah, but this is the day I wish I had brought a, yeah, probably a pelvis or something like that. This is when I really wish I had brought a machete. This place is just all kind of thick. And, ooh, that's thorny. I have no idea what this place will look like when I even get to it. It may be just a bunch of trees and once upon a time headstones. It could be actual graves. Don't know. I will not know until I get there. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.